Good day everyone, I'm Julian Zuniga and my group mates are Moises Tufik and Basil Humito. I hope you're all ready for an engaging discussion today. Our topic is about planning for entrepreneurs. This discussion is an opportunity for us to learn from one another, share valuable insights, and inspire each other to level up our planning in making a business. Here is the table of contents of our topic. First, what is planning for entrepreneurs? Second, importance of planning for entrepreneurs. Third, common steps that entrepreneurs can follow in the planning process. And lastly, the effects of planning for entrepreneurs. Now, let's begin with what is planning for entrepreneurs. Planning for entrepreneurs refers to the process of setting goals, developing strategies, and creating a roadmap for the successful launch and growth of a business venture. It involves identifying the steps and actions needed to achieve specific objectives and overcome potential challenges. So, planning for entrepreneurs means preparing and outlining the steps to achieve your desired business goals. So, sa planning, dito papasok yung pag-define mo ng goals mo. Like, anong klaseng product or service ba yung i-offer mo na pwedeng magustuhan or patok sa mga tao. Sino yung target market mo? Gaano ba karami yung competitors mo? Kung kikita ka ba o hindi dun sa product na i-offer mo? And ano ba yung pwede mong gamiting strategy para mas maraming bumili sa product or service na gusto mong i-offer? And syempre, financial planning. Magkano ba yung pwede mong magastos para sa business na gusto mong i-build? So, what is the connection of planning to entrepreneurs? Planning provides entrepreneurs with a framework or outlines to organize their actions, evaluate opportunities, and achieve their entrepreneurial vision. While entrepreneurs are the individuals who utilize planning to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of starting and growing a business. Entrepreneurs rely on planning to set their goals, allocate resources effectively, manage risks, make informed decisions, and adapt to changing market conditions. Now, let's talk about the importance of planning for entrepreneurs. Planning is important for entrepreneurs because it provides a roadmap for success and enables them to navigate the complexities of starting and growing a business. In every business, hindi dapat mawala ang planning. So, bakit? It's because planning is a solid foundation. Nakakatulong ang planning para ma-define natin ng malinaw kung ano nga ba talaga yung goals natin and kung ano nga ba yung mga step na dapat natin gawin para maging successful ang isang business na gusto natin i-build. Planning helps individuals and organizations to navigate challenges, make informed decisions, and work towards achieving their objectives effectively. Now, let's proceed to the common steps that entrepreneurs can follow in the planning process. First is define your vision and objectives. It refers to clarifying the long-term direction and purpose of your business. So, to define your vision and objectives, you would start by asking yourself a key question. It is like, what impact do you want to make through your business? For example, ang gusto mong i-build na business ay bakery. So, your vision is, for example to create a warm and inviting bakery that becomes a beloved gathering place for the community, offering delicious baked goods and fostering a sense of connection and joy. So, your objectives naman is provide a wide range of freshly baked goods including bread, pastries, cakes, and cookies that are made with highly quality ingredients. And second is create a welcoming and cozy atmosphere in the bakery where customers feel comfortable and can enjoy their food and conversations. So second is set smart goals. It refers to creating objectives that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, ang naisip mo ng business ay bakery. So, sa pag-create ng isang business, need is meron kang smart goals. So, specific. You need to set a clear goal for your bakery. For example, I want to establish a bakery that offers fresh bread and pastries in my community. So measurable. You need to set metrics or standards to determine the success of your bakery. For example is I aim to achieve an average monthly revenue of at least 50,000 within the first year of operation. And next is attainable. You need to ensure that your goals are realistically achievable. For example, I want to secure sufficient funding and equipment to start the bakery within 6 months. Next is relevant. You need to set goals that are relevant to your main objectives of having a successful bakery. For example, I want to have a bakery known for its cleanliness, deliciousness, and high-quality products. And lastly is yung time bound. You need to set deadlines or time frames for the necessary steps. For example, I want to complete the location search, obtain permits, and prepare the bakery within 3 months. So, by using SMART goals, it becomes easier to reach and achieve your goals in building a bakery. Remember, it is also important to create a detailed plan and take action steps to accomplish them. The third common steps is conduct market research. It means systematically gathering and analyzing information about a market, product, or service. So, by conducting market research, entrepreneurs gain valuable insights that inform their business, decisions, and strategies. Ang pag-conduct ng market research ay makakatulong sa mga entrepreneurs to understand their target market, assess market demand, analyze competition, gather customer insights, stay updated on industry trends, evaluate pricing strategies, and identify effective marketing channels. So, fourth is identify your target audience. It means pinpointing the specific group of people most likely to be interested in your product or service. Dito, kailangan mo alamin kung sino yung mga tao na sa tingin mo ay magiging o interesado sa product niyo offer mo. Because knowing your target audience allows you to allocate your resources effectively. By focusing your marketing efforts on the specific group of people who are most likely to be interested in and benefit from your products or services, you can maximize the impact of your marketing budget, time, and energy. This can help you avoid wasting resources on reaching an audience that may not have a genuine interest in what you offer.
So the fifth common step is develop a business plan. It is like creating a roadmap for your entrepreneurial journey. It is a written document outlining your business goals, strategies, and how you plan to achieve them. So a good plan considers everything from your target market to your financial projection, helping you anticipate challenges and make informed decisions along the way. It's a crucial tool that keeps you focused and increase your chances of achieving success by providing clarity and direction for your business endeavors. So, next is number 6, create a marketing strategy. It means developing a comprehensive plan to reach and engage your target audience, ultimately driving them towards achieving your marketing goals. So, this plan outlines how you will communicate your message, showcase your products or services, and encourage potential customers to take action that aligns with your marketing objectives. It encompasses the tactics such as advertising, social media, content creation, and promotion, all designed to attract and engage the right people and guide them towards becoming their customer or clients. A solid marketing strategy is essential for effectively promoting your business and achieving your marketing goals. So next is number 7, financial planning. It is the process of setting and working towards your financial goals. This includes assessing your current financial situation and identifying your goals such as saving for retirement, buying a home, or funding education, and then developing a roadmap or strategy to achieve those goals. Financial planning also involves considering factors like budgeting, investing, managing debt, and preparing for unforeseen circumstances like emergencies. The goal of financial planning is to create a clear path towards a financial stability and success by making informed decisions and taking appropriate action based on your personal situation and aspirations. So next is number 8 is develop an action plan. It is like creating a detailed roadmap to achieve a specific goal. It is a powerful tool for achieving any goal, big or small. So This involves breaking down the goal into manageable and actionable components, assigning responsibilities, setting deadlines, and defining measurable milestones along the way. This plan serves as a powerful tool to guide whether and track towards the desired outcome. Whether it's launching a new product, completing a project, or reaching a personal milestone, by having a clear action plan in place, individual and teams can stay organized, motivated, and focused on successfully accomplishing their objectives. So, lastly, for the common step number 9, monitor and evaluate. It refers to the ongoing process of tracking progress, assessing performance, and measuring effectiveness of strategies and activities within the business. So, by monitoring and evaluating regularly, business can identify what's working well, what needs to improvement, and where adjustments are needed to stay on course or enhance performance. This ongoing assessment is crucial for making informed decisions, optimizing operation, and ensuring that the business remains aligned with its objective and adapt to changing circumstances effectively. So up next is effects of planning for entrepreneurs. So here are the pros of planning. First is goal clarity. When goals are clearly defined through effective planning, everyone involved understand what needs to be accomplished, why it's important, and how success will be measured. This clarity ensures that efforts are focused and aligned towards the desired outcomes, reducing confusion and ambiguity. Clear goals also provide motivation and directions, guiding decision making and action throughout the implementation process. Overall, goal clarity enables individuals and teams to work purposely toward achieving desired result with a shared understanding of the desired end state. Next to goal clarity is risk management. By incorporating risk management into planning process, individual and organization can proactively anticipate potential issues and development strategies to mitigate and minimize their impact. This may include identifying specific risks, evaluating their likelihood, and potential consequences, and implementing contingency plan or risk mitigation strategies to prevent or address problems as they arise. Effective risk management ensures that the resources are safeguarded, timeliness are maintained, and overall project or business objective are achieved with greater resilience and adaptability to unexpected events. So, last for this part is na resource allocation. Resource allocation involves the strategic distribution and utilization of available resources such as funds, manpower, equipment, and materials to support the implementation of planned activities and achieve desired objectives. Through effective resource allocation, organization can be optimize the use of their resources by assigning them to specific tasks or projects based on priority and need. This process measures that resources are allocated efficiently to maximize productivity and minimize waste. By aligning resource allocation with strategic goals and project requirements, business can enhance overall efficiency, meet project deadlines, and achieve overall success in executing their plans. So here are the other pros of planning. First is decision making. Decision making is the process of selecting a course of action from several alternatives to solve problems, achieve a goal, or address specific situation. It involves evaluating available options, considering relevant information and factors, and making a choice that is likely to lead to the desired outcome. Effective decision making requires critical thinking, analysis, and sometimes intuition. It is essential in both personal and professional contexts, ranging from everyday choices to strategic business decision. Next is improve efficiency and productivity. This refers to the ability to accomplish more with less resources and effort, ultimately leading to better outcomes and performance. When efficiently is improved, the task complete in a quicker manner and more streamlined manner, reducing wastage of time, money, resources. This can be achieved by optimizing processes, eliminating unnecessary steps or bottlenecks, and leveraging technology to make it possible. Increased productivity, on the other hand, means achieving higher outputs or results within the same time frame or using the same resources by focusing on improving efficiency and productivity. Individuals and organization can enhance their overall performance, meet deadlines, and effectively achieve higher level in success in their endeavors. So last is adaptability and flexibility. This refers to the ability to adjust and respond effectively to changes, challenges, or new circumstances. Being able to adapt means being open to new ideas, willing to learn and evolve, and be able to modify plans or strategies as needed. Flexibility involves a capacity to change direction, shift priorities, or adapt different approaches based on evolving or unexpected events. These qualities are essential in both in personal and professional settings, allowing individual and organization to thrive in the dynamic environment. By embracing adaptability and flexibility, people can navigate uncertainties more effectively, seize opportunities, and stay resilient in the face of change, ultimately leading to the greater success and growth.
Rigidity. Overemphasis on planning can lead to rigidity, making it challenging for entrepreneurs to adapt to unexpected changes or seize new opportunities. Excessive adherence to a predetermined plan may hinder entrepreneurial creativity and innovation. Rigidity means no bending. Objects and substance can have rigidity as well if they literally won't bend. Time consuming. Planning requires time and effort, which may divert entrepreneurs' attention from other critical tasks. The process of gathering information, analyzing data, and developing strategies can be time consuming, especially for entrepreneurs with limited resources. Time consuming. It takes a lot of time. It's just very time consuming to get such a large quantity of data. For example, starting a new business is a time consuming. Uncertainty. Despite thorough planning, the business environment is inherently uncertain. External factors such as market fluctuations or regulatory changes can disrupt even the most well-thought-out plans. Entrepreneurs must be prepared to adapt and revise their plans as needed. Uncertainty means the lack of certainty, a state of limited knowledge where it is impossible to exactly describe the existing state, a future outcome, or more than one possible outcome. Overanalysis. Overanalyzing can lead to decision paralysis, where entrepreneurs spend excessive time analyzing data and options, delaying action. It is important to strike a balance between true analysis and taking timely action. Overanalysis is excessive amount or degree of analysis. Lack of flexibility. Over-reliance on a rigid plan may limit entrepreneurs' ability to seize spontaneous opportunities or pivot their business strategies. Being too committed to a predefined plan can hinder the ability to respond effectively to evolving market dynamics. Lack of flexibility is particularly vexing when it comes to implementing fundamental operations such as showing a value or comparing two values. Unrealistic expectations. Entrepreneurs may set overly ambitious goals or timeliness during the planning process, leading to unrealistic expectations. This can result in disappointment or frustration if goals are not achieved within the desired time frame. Unrealistic expectations set unattainable standards, placing undue pressure on ourselves. Striving for perfection, demanding instant success, or expecting constant validation can lead to chronic stress and anxiety.